Unbeaten in power slap, Dorian Perez is intent on getting to a world title shot sooner rather than later, and he can make that goal a reality should he get Darius the Destroyer down tonight.
One of the top slap fighters in the world, pound for pound, the reputation of Darius the Destroyer Mata Verona was established long before he stepped into the power slap arena in March. But as he begins the road back to the heavyweight title, there is only one obstacle in his way, and he intends on removing Dorian Perez from his path tonight. Owner of a perfect 3-0 record in power slap, California's Perez knows what's at stake when he faces Mata Verona, and he is both amped up for the opportunity and eager to make a statement against an elite opponent. Coming up next, Darius the Destroyer Mata Verona squares off against Dorian Disturbing the Peace Perez.
In walks Dorian Disturbing the Peace Perez, a plus 190 underdog. He has yet to lose, a perfect 3-0 in power slap after his TKO win against Frank the Tank. Been working on strength and a lot of other things, Charlie.
Yeah, Dan, a very impressive record. He has a lot of motivation coming into this one from a few different angles, I might add. The first of which, he was a kid of mixed ethnicity, so he says he was frequently bullied and it would lead to a lot of street fights, so that fire still burns inside of him as he takes the power slap stage. But there's a second reason for motivation. That's his little brother, Isaiah, is his biggest fan, and he actually loves him so much that he took up MMA as soon as Dorian started doing his power slap. So Dorian's goal is to one day become heavyweight champion to further inspire his brother, and he's already got another accolade under his belt. And Dan, that's the fact that he's the current Street Beefs West Coast heavyweight boxing champion.
And he actually said, and by the way, this guy's a cool guy when you speak to him, hell of a personality, which you can see right now, putting on a show. He's a nice guy, but he said, I have impeccable defense. I said, how do you have impeccable defense? You've just got to stand there. He said, I have an impeccable chin. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Used to play a lot of football, used to use his head as a weapon. This man's got a head of concrete. Looking forward to this one. This man's a psycho in the best possible way.
Darius the Destroyer again wearing no shoes. He was a perfect 17-0 before he lost to Wolverine. That was the heavyweight title fight, a power slap one. He wins the toss. He'll go first tonight. He's a minus 230 favorite. And this is a guy who was, listen, he was the guy. He was the it dude in slap. 17 straight wins, and then he tasted losing for the first time in his career, something he's never tasted before.
It's such a shame for him because he's a lovely guy when you speak to him. Focused on becoming a professional mixed martial artist, but yes, he's the man when it comes to slap boxing. But when he got to the big jump on power slap, he'd beaten the Wolverine 3 times. However, on the 4th, he gets slept in 1. He said, listen, in the past, I have taken over 150 shots. I've been slapped 150 times, and I've never even been stumbled. But that's just fate. That's sometimes the way the cards get dealt, because that wasn't his night, but he's here for redemption. He's a big man, he's motivated. Let's go.
Says he's working a lot harder, has to have a short memory. As we take a look at the tail of the tape, both men stand 6 feet 1 inch tall, and you can see a 2.5 inch reach advantage for the underdog Dorian Perez. Justin Bernard, we hand it off to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the power slap heavyweight division. Introducing to you first, out of the blue corner, with a professional record, 3 wins, 0 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in officially at 264 pounds. Out of San Isidro, California, he is a number 3 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. Dorian, Disturbing the Peace, Perez. And now introducing his opponent out of the red corner with a professional record, 17 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 264 pounds. Out of Branson, Missouri, he is a number 2 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. Darius, the Destroyer And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Kerry Hatley. Winner of the coin toss and striking first is Darius Matavarona.
Thank you, Olivia and Sabrina. As we take a look at the props to watch, the bookmakers have this one at 130 on the yes to end inside the first round, plus 100 on the no for us to see a second.
All right, here we go, gentlemen.
All right,
please.
let's see what Darius has. This will be the first time he's actually thrown a slap.
Red's won
Big
the coin
reputation,
toss, hand
supposedly
and count.
gigantic power.
Okay, Red is elected right on 3. You must measure.
The no shoe look is interesting. He went with that last time.
That's
Kind of
your
surprised he's
measure?
doing it again.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
1,
The shoes give you traction.
2,
Traction equals power.
foul. Clubbing.
Foul.
Look at that. Perez with the showmanship.
Got a club.
Interesting that he doesn't wear the shoes.
It makes
1
no sense
point
to me.
clubbing. 1 point clubbing. 1 point clubbing.
All right, so starting behind the 8 ball already after the first strike. There goes any
He's
advantage that
leaning
might have been there.
Competitor
Against
set.
the table as well.
Why didn't you not push him to look up to the table? All right, understood.
He's
All right.
asking Kerry Hatley why he doesn't push him up.
Right
to the
hand
table.
on 3.
Have we seen this leaning on the table
Measure.
before?
I don't think so. Is that legal?
1, 2.
Big.
Takes it
blow.
well.
Yep.
Recover.
He needed that for his pride.
Had to have it.
I mean, he took it very, very well. Wasn't rocked at all. I am curious about the leaning on the table, though.
Did he roll? He looked. He started rolling.
Little roll.
That is, see, that's
Second slap,
a lot of
gentlemen.
guys have that in their
Competitor
game
set.
plan. It's a very risky
Okay.
strategy
Right hand on
because you could
3.
be called for
That's your
flinching.
measure.
Well, you're halfway to flinching.
1, 2. Foul.
Foul
Clubbing.
again.
Another clubbing foul.
You didn't call it at all beforehand. What do you
Hey,
mean?
where are you hitting with? You're hitting with the palm.
And you've done.
Look at Perez at the
Here
back.
we go. 1
Darius
point
is
red
furious.
clubbing. 1 point red clubbing.
This makes it almost
1 point
impossible
red
to
clubbing.
win unless he gets a knockout.
He has to get a knockout next time out, but this is, I mean, he was the face of this sport. He came in undefeated, got knocked out last time, finally gets the slap, 2 in a row, 2 fouls.
All right, round 2.
That's pretty
Hand
clean.
and
That looks
We've had a
pretty
couple
clean.
of these. I
right
can't remember
on
if
3. That's your
Kerry
measure.
Hatley was the one who was involved in the last one, but I
1,
would not have penalized that.
2. Fair.
Turning that head, brother.
Oh, see, now
Good.
he wants to calm on it. Dorian Perez sees
Recover.
what we're seeing in super slow motion. He's rolling with the slap. You can see it in super slow-mo, but in real time, it's very hard.
Just make sure you're not leaving
Another
the
look.
See?
Yeah, you
Okay,
see it
Red,
ever
just
so
stand and count.
slightly. And a
Okay,
lot of them
round
talked
3,
about doing
right
that
on
this
3.
week, but as you said,
That's your measure.
a risky strategy.
He
Now,
needs to knock out here or
1.
he's not going to win. Let's see if he can get it.
got to
2.
deliver. That's it.
There's not a lot of juice on Darius's strikes in this one.
Ah, you said it, buddy, not me. Doesn't seem to be.
Recover.
And Perez, he's just getting started by the looks of it.
Yeah, again, with the table,
Right
lead,
on 3. Blues right on 3. Measure.
I think that's something that needs to be addressed.
1.
Lip bleeding a little bit.
2.
Popping out of the air.
Up there. That's what I'm saying.
Darius the Destroyer rolls with it.
Watch the
He's
film.
not happy.
He's not happy
It
at
feels
all.
like that was a foul.
Well, basically, he's saying if you're calling clubbing on me,
Yeah, yeah.
he has me up here by the ear, but we've seen the cotton fly out of
Let's
the ears
take another
numerous
look
times.
here.
I do understand what Darius is saying.
It was a little on the higher side.
Oh, here we go.
Perez.
Oh, he already wants a beer. He's calling for the shotgun.
Hey, even the replay on
Someone
the
get this
replay,
man
they're
a happy
confirming
dad.
See, I understand that, but
I think we have a few around us.
Since this event,
I'm a happy dad.
You are a happy dad. Dorian Perez, having a lot of fun. Gonna get the win here tonight. Also going to improve to 4-0, undefeated. So he's number 3 at heavyweight. And because of the penalties, this was not close.
Darius is fuming.
Now keep in mind, There are a few slap fighters on earth who have as much experience as Darius the Destroyer. He is now 0-2 in power slap.
You know, and that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You know, it's maybe you peak too soon.
Oh, here we go with the shotgun.
There's the beer. Steve's going to be hammered by the end of this. He does this every time.
A couple more of those. I don't know how many more Steve will do it can do.
He will do it.
Let's send it to Justin Bernard to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-25 for the winner by unanimous decision, Dorian Disturbing the Peace, PEREZ.
Fuck the champion!
30-25.
It's me next! I'm the only undefeated heavyweight in this motherfucker! Let's go! Where's Steve? I need another beer!